Have you ever cheated on me? Are you still in contact with any of these flings?
We gotta cut ways.
Hey guys, it's Natalie.
And I'm Lauren.
Welcome back to our channel.
So today we're gonna talk about cheating and what cheating means to us.
So cheating to me is anything. It can be physical, it could be non-physical, it could be emotional. I feel like if it's any relations, especially sexual, with anybody, if it is anything that ties to emotion that you can't be open to me about.
Cheating is when you defy the trust. If you feel an attraction for someone at work, if you feel attraction for anyone at all, and you don't open up and tell your spouse about it. Honestly, I don't feel like you're wrong for being attracted to whomever you're attracted to. I just feel like it's wrong if you don't tell your spouse and just give them that not even a heads up, but just being open. Were you ever the cheater?
No, I don't know.
Why are you hesitant?
I'm hesitant because I was involved in a relationship where the person was in an on again, off again relationship, and during some of those on again, off again relationships, we were together.
Gotcha. So do you consider that as cheating?
Me, I don't consider it cheating for me, but I do consider it me being a contributor to someone else's cheating.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. I would say that you're still a cheater because you knowingly went into a situationship, and if I can remember correctly, it was multiple times where you're always dating somebody's boyfriend.
Dang, girl, you didn't see us that.
Oh, really?
It started off with me not knowing that he was back in a relationship and we were still like together, to like, it was just a lot of back and forth.
So he wasn't honest with you about him being back with his girlfriend again?
Yeah, and then when he would be honest and upfront, then we would stop everything completely. But then when it's like, okay, to be honest, there were some slip ups. So I guess
so you guess what? You a cheater? She a cheater. Okay.
What do y'all think? Like, am I a cheater, or am I someone who's contributed to someone cheating?
Cheater.
So have you been cheated on?
Yes, I've been cheated on.
Have you ever cheated?
Yes, I've cheated on.
So when you did cheat, why did you cheat?
I was the person who kept exes around or kept friends around, not for the purpose of cheating or not for the purpose to fall back into, but really because I have friends around and they happen to be good friends.
They were flings. They were flings that she had in disposal just in case she was feeling.
I told you that?
Yes. I don't know, you're trying to sugarcoat things now.
What? Oh,
continue.
Okay. I had flings and I wanted to keep them around just in case my relationships did not.
I mean, now it sounds like I'm scripting you to say this. Why you gotta say it exactly like that?
To be honest, I was telling the girls that no, these are just really good friends, but in all actuality, they were good friends, but then they also was good to fall back into, you know? Does that make sense?
Yes. Are you still in contact with any of these flings?
No. I would say they're not blocked, or they could contact if they wanted to. But no, I don't contact them. They don't contact me. If one of them do contact me, and I think it's one that we're both familiar with, then I'll be like, hey, so-and-so messaged me, or hey, this is what it was. So I make sure that I'm not hiding anything, or she feels like she can still trust me. So how do you feel about exes and like me being friends with an ex or you being friends with an ex?
I don't think it's necessary.
Say more.
I feel like if they're an ex, they're an ex for a reason. You had a relationship with this person. They got to see and experience a part of you, even though it may not be the person that you are right now, but they have this deeper bond with you than your general like acquaintances, and that still is a connection. Do you feel like you could be friends with your exes, or do you feel like it's wrong to be friends with your exes?
I feel like it is not wrong to be friends with your exes. I think boundaries is the bottom line. Be open in communication with your partner. Set boundaries with whomever your ex is, if that is a thing and that's okay in your relationship. Yes, I would be friends with an ex. I don't consider her an ex because we've never been in a relationship. But when you said take it a step, there was a connection. But I swear I disagree with you, because I feel like I know that there will never be a sexual relationship, or I'll never go that route. But I do feel like there was a connection in that friendship that I wouldn't mind continuing as far as the friendship.
Yeah. See, I don't agree.
Go ahead, tell me why.
I mean, I just don't. Like, if that person was somebody from 10 years ago that you had a sexual, romantic, whatever relationship and a friendship on top of that, and they're popping back in your life 10 years later, to me, I'm like, why?
What you here for?
Yeah. For what? Like, is the door still open? Why are you still allowing and okay with having that door like open when
That assumes that it's wrong. Like, I do respect your opinion and how you feel about it, but that assumes that everybody feels that way about exes, and that's not the case. I'm able to sever and detach myself from anything that connected us in a way that will be detrimental to this relationship. Like, I know how much this relationship means to me, so I wouldn't put it in jeopardy. And then some people may be like, well, why be friends with that person? I'm not a believer on, because someone was in your life for a specific season in your past, I don't also think that they don't have a place in the future, or that, hey, there's some growing that we need to do, or we can't be in each other's lives right now. And if the universe connects us in a different level that wasn't the same, then so be it. I don't feel like it has a beginning and end. I don't believe that we belong to one person. I believe that we are so complicated on many different layers that you can fulfill me in certain ways, and I can find fulfillment in another person, not romantically, not sexually, but just that fulfills any one of the layers of me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't believe one person fulfills all of that. So if you were to connect with someone on a different level, I have to find it within myself to not be threatened by that, because you don't live in a box, and you don't belong to me. You are your own person, and however you feel fulfilled, I'm only speaking for me, I should be happy for that. Like, period. This is unorthodox thinking, but that's just how I feel.
Well, you're mine.
I belong to you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I understand that. And I understand that you need that to be secure in this relationship. If someone cheats, is the relationship salvageable?
Cheating breaks the number one most important thing in a relationship, and that's trust. And I feel like once trust has been broken, it's really hard to come back from, especially since cheating is a non-negotiable for me. I don't see it as being salvageable, especially if I made it clear up front, and to me, cheating is a conscious decision.
Will it be harmed? Yes, it'll be a lot of damage that happened within the cheating, but I feel like with enough support and with enough resources and with understanding and growth, I do feel like the relationship is salvageable. If I can sense a difference in you after you cheated, if I can sense like a piece of you is gone and somewhere else still, or not here, then I'm just like, we gotta cut ways. Because there's a certain level of attachment that I need in this relationship for me to feel secure. And if I feel like some of that is gone, then I don't feel secure anymore, and therefore I think it always comes back to how much security you feel in the relationship.
I feel like at the end of the day, it comes down to trust, because you're saying if you don't feel secure like that, I feel like that
Then
security
there's no
is that
trust.
trust.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on me?
No, baby, I've never cheated on you. Have you ever cheated on me?
No, I have never cheated on you, like, ever. Girl, I've been with you, like, every day of the past.
I'd be at work for 12 hours.
For the past, like, 3 weeks, whoop-de-doo. Like, no, girl.
You be banging your head in. So say, for instance, we're exes. And I mean, as much as I mean to you right now, that's how I still mean to you. And you moved on. Will we be able to be friends?
It would be extremely hard for me to be in a cordial relationship or friendship with you, because it would hurt so much.
Would any part of you try?
I don't think I would want to torture myself. So you've cheated multiple times. What did you take away from those experiences?
I didn't learn this until later. I was confronted with something that I wasn't ready to deal with yet. So maybe there was something in the relationship that I was running from. So I opened myself up to other people. Like, I was being avoidant. So I learned that much later. While in the relationships, like when I cheated, I learned right then and there that it was a horrible mistake. Sometimes it wasn't even worth it. What I was giving up was way more than just like this temporary feeling or whatnot. So that's just what I've learned. And so I always tell people, been there, done that. It ain't worth it. You might as well be open and talk about it, or shoot, you never know. They may want to invite them, you know? Shit. But anyway.
I learned that, you know, all the relationships I've been, quote unquote, a cheater, it never felt right at the end of the day. I was seeking something that I didn't get. I was seeking that person's desire and affection because it felt good and it felt like we were supposed to be together. Mm-hmm. And so ultimately I ended up always feeling like a number two. It got me to a point of thinking like, I don't ever want to feel like that. Like, I don't deserve that. Like, I am worth so much more than what I'm just giving myself. And honestly, that is what pushed me into my 6-year celibacy. I was tired of feeling like a piece of meat. I want to know, what is cheating to you?
Write your answers in the comment section below.
Yeah, I don't say whose side are you on, but who do you connect with? I want to really see what they have to say.
I'll be very surprised if somebody connects with my mindset.
Really?
Very surprised.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next video.